I feel like I should be concerned that Jeff is in love with the spooky kanji. This isn't the one out. Is that no? I want main and no, not main and still main and kanji. Oh no, that's still there. I thought I got them all. Okay, you just use the kanji emote, of course. Streamlabs, please. There I am. It's like, wait a second, that doesn't belong there. There, the nice little angel, the little wings are nice. Kanji wings. Kanji's a spooky eldritch beast. Oh no. Okay, here we go. I'm assuming Jeff. I don't know if is the music's very like chill, so I don't know if that like shows up at all. Then I'll let you. Yes, we're making pizza today. Okay, cool, excellent. My thing's like too tight. There we go. So, the process I use for my dough, ends up making it the night before, and then it sits in the fridge to let it do a slower rise instead of the quick rise. I found that it ends up being the best result for pizza dough, which I enjoy. For extra flavors in it, I added ground fennel and garlic powder in there, just a little extra yum yums. But with this amount of dough, it's nice and stuck in there. I'm gonna switch the camera slot. I don't have to move over there. Do that. There. My head's not chopped off. I can get about 4 large pizzas. Say large. Pretty 8 large slices. What are you doing, Kanji? Realize he's kind of sinking in. He's not happy. So this was in the fridge since last night. Now I need to separate it and let it warm up a bit, so that it's about 30 minutes or so. Now, while that's happening, since I make so much pizza in one go, we're gonna make 4 different kinds, and I have to think about what all of them are right now. I know one because I have extra chicken tenders. I'm gonna do a buffalo chicken one with, I think, pineapple, just because I have pineapple too. Another one I'm gonna make 2. That one will be with red sauce. The other red sauce one, I think Jeff was it red onion and sun-dried tomatoes? I feel like that's what you said you wanted. That's what's in the fridge. Yeah. Then the other 2 are gonna be white pizzas. So it's gonna have a garlic sauce. And one of those is going to be artichoke hearts, prosciutto, shallots, and then arugula at the end, because I think that adds a nice flavor to it. And the other one is Jeff's crazy one, which is gorgonzola. Hey, Tubi, it's been a bit. How have you been? I think gorgonzola, fig jam, and balsamic? Balsamic vinegar. Is that it? I feel like I'm missing something in there. That's the other pizza there. Okay. That is true. You are on the other side of the ocean, so it is a bit later. So right now, since I didn't stream on Tuesday evening because there were storms here, I was like, oh, let me behave myself and behave. Hey, Onis-chan. Now, hold on. My pizza's not going to be New York-style pizza. This is just generic Vicky pizza. The last pizza. Hey, Dakar. Yeah, no. So the last pizza is a weird one. And it's something that people usually... Oh, I forgot one of the ingredients. So the last pizza is the weirdest one. It is a white garlic sauced pizza. And it has gorgonzola. Sounds normal so far. And then it has fig jam. So a little sweet on there. And then smoked salmon he adds onto it. Accepting pizza deliveries. Aw, yeah. Right. So I want to split this into 4 equal-ish slices. That's a good. I have no idea. Now, it's a bizarre sounding pizza, and I think there is a place in Austin called Via 313, and they do Detroit style pizzas where I've been meaning to try, but I haven't done it here. But they have one that's exactly that. It has the gorgonzola, the fig, and the balsamic vinegar is also needed. All those flavors all together. Yeah, the salty and sweet. Usually, but some people don't like that combination. I do. I find it to be wonderful. But sometimes it can be dangerous. 309. Bet you this one. Whoa. I lifted it up so it... Hello? Please reset. One of these was way higher. 314. Actually, if I take this itty bitty bit, they'll all be at around 310. That's impressive. I never get it that close. Oh, Cedro's in Austin. I don't think we've been to Cedro's. We've been to Austin a bit, so it does get difficult to... Because when we go, we're always like, oh, we want to go to the this place that we've been to before, or then it ends up being like, oh, we should try these new places. Oh, yeah, I kind of mentioned that, yeah, you stole it from 313. Oh, I should grab flour, because... Flour. One moment. Pooch. I have to take the long way around. Bread, flour, can. Yeah, it's kind of... I think that combination is a little more popular than you think. But you do make it unique with the smoked salmon, Jeff. So that is your own little take. Because I think the one at Via 313 has prosciutto on it, which is also very tasty. So usually, I'm going to start my oven pretty soon because the temperature does need to be pretty high. And it can't... Heck. There were like tea leaves there. That's my fault. Oh no, making a mess. So. But I don't know, I like doing weird things with the pizza. That's why we get to make 4 of them, so it's like, let's do whatever we want. We have the options to. No need to be afraid. Just putting this here. So I'm going to set this all kind of aside. Like, this is going to sit here for a bit until we are ready to start the pizza. Boop. So we'll just... I mean, what are your all's like go-to pizza toppings? If you're gonna get a pizza, you're like, this is what I want. I think typically if I'm at a restaurant, one of the big ingredients I tend to look for, artichokes is pretty high on that list. Love them. Prosciutto is the other one that I get always go crazy for. Sup, Opie? Is this one clean? No, this one's not clean. Let me get a cleaner one. So we'll just cover those. They're going to sleep. We'll bother them later. I do, when I go out, I tend to be heavy on the vegetables. I think I prefer them more because a lot of like the usual pizza places, they'll give you, your options are what? Pepperoni, which today is National Pepperoni Day, I guess. But there's no pepperoni in this house. Sausage. No, yeah, right? Yeah, pepperoni and sausage are the big ones. And I'm like, oh, no thanks. Ooh, we should have done pesto. Ooh. That would have been smart. I made pesto earlier this week and then used it all. Let's see. So that's going to sit there. I'm going to actually start, because I need my oven to be at 475. I don't have any of the fancy tools of I don't have a pizza oven. I don't have a pizza stone. That's supposed to be better. I'm just lazy and kind of cheap. So I have not bothered. Now, one of the big things I do think that is a plus that you should do with your pizzas if you're making them at home is any vegetables you're using to make sure to pre-cook before you just put it on the pizza. Takes out all that extra moisture that's going to exist there, and that's kind of the process we're going to start doing. So I'm going to start with the chicken. The chicken obviously has to be cooked. You don't want raw chicken. A Swedish pizza. Prosciutto would be a hard one for me to be like, no more prosciutto. Yeah. But it definitely, prosciutto is something that's kind of like a treat occasionally. Oh, you've never seen a white pizza? Well, you're going to be able to see me make a sauce, which that'll be like, after I get this chicken going and set up, I'll start working on the sauce. Sauce is pretty easy. It's just basically milk and garlic and a roux. So butter and flour. Just wanted to make sure my chicken was fine because it was in the fridge for a bit. And sometimes my fridge is rude. So I just have chicken tenders here. I'm going to just cut them into like bite-sized pieces. Nothing too fancy. Just nice and simple. I could put, just thinking earlier before the stream, I was like, I could put it on the one with artichoke and shallots, but I'm like, nah. So just keep it nice and simple. Have one. This is a lot of chicken. So I have to think about that. Sorry, Opa, there is no menu today because I think I picked my Divinity Original Sin pizza dough, kind of, sort of, maybe. I kind of changed it a little bit, but like the toppings are not at all that. So this is very much so I was gonna make sandwiches on Tuesday. Yeah, that stream I had to shuffle to here because I was like, it was raining Tuesday, and I had a bit of storm anxiety. Does that? Menu today, we making pizza. Also, hello Casey, how are you? So much pizza. Let me think. Maybe one more, and then maybe tomorrow I'll make. What did I buy this for originally? I think I was gonna make chicken satay. Yeah, I'm excited it's the weekend finally. Oh my gosh. I hate when people have set up Tuesday meetings. I'm like, Tuesdays, Friday meetings. Oh my God, my days are all confused. It's Friday meetings. And specifically Friday afternoon meetings. Because it's like, but why? I don't want to sit here. Hell yeah. Kanji, what do you think about when the moon hits your eye? Like a big pizza pie. Kanji's just looking at me like, you know what? It's almost time to eat. And I think that's enough chicken. So I'm going to actually remove this. No. Oh, Kanji, it is almost your dinner time. So I'm just heating this up right now. We will transfer. How's the future? How is Saturday looking? Hey. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. No, no, no. No need. Move this over here. I'm gonna have to like rinse this. Rinse the cutting boards before I do all the vegetables. Oh my goodness. So what I do for the buffalo chicken is it's pretty simple. I put a little bit of garlic powder on the chicken itself right now. I say a little, and then I put a bunch. Some salt, pepper, and I'm not going to put extra cayenne on here because I am going to be eating it. So I'll just use the heat from the hot sauce. Fistful of Darkness. Oh, it's a Western RPG. So it's like a tabletop RPG thing? Oh my God. Yeah, if you're like running it, it definitely gets oof. Your brain's running. And then yeah, I've had nights where I do things and I'm like, that was a mistake. Now I'm never going to be able to sleep. Especially on work nights. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've used Roll20 once. And it was a really nice like thing. Just because if you don't have your game group in the same city. Just makes it nice and easy. I was surprised how nice and easy it was. Quit being so angry. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. Dove and oh my God, that's so bright. It'll figure itself out. Alright, let me rinse this real quick, and then let me rinse the knife too, so I could keep cutting. I need to mince a bunch of garlic. Yeah, I feel like I want to do actual garlic today. Oh, but yes. I was gonna say, you might have like a local game store near you that has groups running it. Okay. Put the chicken away. Now let me see what I need to grab in here. Chicken, done. Need to grab a bunch of shallots and some red onion. Oh, here's the other shallot. Oh, I have like a few shallots in here. Okay. We'll use all those, and then the garlic. Oh, the pineapple. I do definitely recommend cooking up the pineapple before you put it on the pizza. 'Cause that is a moisture hog. It'll just... There it is. Oh, shoot. Maybe I'll put Jeff to work. Forgot we bought block cheeses. We'll see. My hot sauce. Heck yeah, put Jeff to work. Hey Maria, how are you? And hey Ray. Oh, thank you. That is the logo I have been using for a while now. I thought about changing it, but I've been lazy. Lazy's not fair. I've been busy and I keep going, what can I make my logo? That logo's probably 6 years old. And I was like, should I change it to something? Oh, I don't know. I'm doing real well. How are you? I'm assuming you were fine with all the wonderful storms we had this week. Been doing a lot of checking in with people to make sure. Can you link stuff? Try, and if it doesn't work, Jeff will fix it. Okay. Yeah, pizza. Yep, that's what I figured. Angry bot. Jeff will fix it. Oh, no, Crow will fix it. See, Crow's on top of it. Thank you, Crow. Were either of you able to see the link? If one of you two can... Bagu. Oh, a big old Mewtwo raid. Yeah, that... Crow looking out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Crow, Jeff and I were discussing the the jumping puzzle you made this past week, which I still love it. I know I can't do it. But Jeff was like, I'm pretty sure that was harder than the Final Fantasy version. Like, I think that was the result. Why is... Oh no, Jeff. We got a second Jeff in the house now. Just a big ol' eyeball. Oh, is that the face you're giving Crow because of the jumping puzzle? I loved it. Alright, so I'm like blocking everything now here. That's right, I forgot to pull up my numbers. Garlic pizza sauce. No, this is a bad choice of stream then. Yeah, go ahead and feed Kanji. It's Kanji's dinner time. You gonna eat on stream? Is that what you're gonna do, Kanji? Yeah, because you said it's past midnight at this point then by you. Kanji's such a good boy. He hears his food bowl going and he goes straight to his kennel. He knows. That's usually where he gets it. Oof, yeah. Do you have a little something you could snack on? 'Cause I always tell myself I should not be eating late. And I know that feeling. I didn't make all the chicken, you see. Just a small amount. You might want to go the other way around. You've made a huge mistake. That way's doable. Just walking around and looking at the wires and like, uh-oh. I get it. I get that feeling. Chop, 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 chop. See, I like this recipe. I've done this recipe for like... Have we done this for Board Game Night, actually? I don't know. When we've had guests over, we've done it. And it's nice because you could have a large variety of things. If you know you have people who are vegetarian, you can make a bunch of vegetarian options with a bunch of different combinations of veggies. If you know someone only likes pepperoni pizza, you can make that too. The one time I made a mistake with one of these pizzas was when my family was visiting, and my sister was like, oh, I like hot stuff. So I bought fresh habaneros, and I was not smart. This was like early on in my cooking. This was in the apartment, yeah. I put the habaneros in a pan, which that was the biggest mistake, because the room just became spicy, is the best way to describe it. Yeah, we had to open all the windows. We had fans pushing air out, and it was like, uh-oh. That makes sense. Good, because you can do a large variety with pies. So I'm going to just go ahead, add a bunch of hot sauce in here. I'm going to make sure it kind of coats it. I should have probably used the smaller pan for this one. I'll let that go. Ah, the premium kanji angle. Oh, if you're wanting that here. Even kanji gets dinner. Yeah, I have the shredder there. Yeah, it's bread and stuff. Exactly. Fill it with whatever your heart desires. You can shred it wherever your heart desires. You may join me.
I'm guessing we're gonna want all of this.
All of that for sure. Tortilla like, are we talking with the tortillas or like a pizza that has stuff you would put on a taco? I think you probably could go either way. Yeah, that would be like using a flatbread at that point. So it would cook. That'd be pretty quick pizza. Please, Jeff, you're on television. You gotta look professional. Give you more room. Chop, 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 chop. Yeah, it should be. I think I'm putting more garlic than is necessary, but more garlic is not an issue. It is Jeff. He's playing the role of a sous chef. Actually, I could, because you're taller than I am. No. No, stop it. Stand up. Stand up. You're going to hurt yourself. There we go. Sue Jeff. This is true. So this, which I think it needs a little more time, a little more. I went over there and I didn't even grab the butter. It wouldn't be a Vicky stream if there wasn't butter. Oop, I didn't hit. Milk. Whole milk. I was like, I've been playing too much Final Fantasy music, so it's like, what do I put on? Animal Crossing music.
It's always a good choice.
It's pretty chill.
Good for a chill Friday.
Hey, it is a chill Friday. Best decision I made today was taking that like 15-minute nap before the stream. Yeah, like I was saying, I had a meeting and it was like, please, why? And at the end of the meeting, they're like, oh, we should have weekly meetings. And I was like, can we make sure they're not on Fridays, please? I would like to not have Friday evening stream or Friday afternoon meetings. My brain is not. That nap actually.
Why we shouldn't have meetings on Friday.
This is why I shouldn't have meetings on Friday. Nailed it.
Kanji, was that good?
And I also realized you left the water on, and I'm like, that would be a terrible idea. I won't be sleeping tonight. Do I need to sleep tonight? I mean, I have two. I was going to do 2 recipes this weekend for the site. Excited. So I asked a few people I asked you wonderful people on Twitter what my next Final Fantasy 15 recipe should be. And that one was the garden curry. So I'm making that this weekend. And then I'm making a recipe from Judgment. So I'm excited. You might need more than 1 plate. Kanji, get back on your bed. You have 1 job. Transfer the results onto that. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna. So this is our chicken, and it's done. So at this point, I'm gonna just set it over there. It sits there until we need it. Now we're gonna start making the sauce. So a lot of this process is just getting everything set until we have to make the pizzas. Now, we could only put 2 pizzas technically in there. It's typically better if we have 1, but we'll goof around with that. 1 layer of pizza. Ba-dun! No. He's been sitting on a song request for a while. Let's see. Oh. Here, since Wildcard can't hear us, we'll give him a thumb. Give him a little thumbs up. Alright. Here we go. Pause. Spider-Man 2. The game pizza theme. Very good. This is what we need on our Friday. Oh, Kanji doesn't improve. The face Kanji just gave. So for this, I'm going to put it on like a medium low-ish heat. This is about 2 tablespoons of butter. Wondering if I'm going to need more. I just throw that in there. get your kanji. Gonna get your kanji. Gonna get your kanji. Recipe: melt the butter. It's not even mine. It's one that I have that I kind of like vaguely followed the recipe instructions.
I don't know. You said the butter.
Oh, Parmesan cheese. No, I melt the butter and then I put some amount of flour in and I put a lot more garlic than the recipe calls for. Keep shredding. Because every single one's going to have mozzarella on it. I don't think every single one of those is going to have the cheddar. Because the cheddar could be too aggressive. Okay, we'll go back to chill. Hey, it's a pizza theme. That's why it's funny. I think at one point I was I don't remember what game I was playing, and then someone said, "Oh, put Overcooked music on." And then I had I love Overcooked, but then I had the music on. That game was like kind of stressed while I was playing something chill. Overcooked Anxiety. I love the game. Love it. Can't you go get on your bed for one piece of shredded cheese? Get on your bed. Get on your bed. Get on your bed. Well, the littlest piece of cheese. Huh? Oh. Stay on your bed. Stay on your bed. Relax. You got nowhere to be, Kanj. You had your walk already. Can you go down? Go down. Thank you, sir. Oh, now he's like a little blip. No. You gotta get the camera work on the kanji. There we go. Alright. Melting the butter. Just stuck in your head now, Jeff?
Yep.
Thinking about pizza themes?
Thinking about the version that Harry always shares.
Uh-huh. Trying to think. I'm blocking you. Sorry, Jeff. I need to get more water. I'm like, ugh, I'm so dehydrated today. Alright, all my butter. I cleaned the counter, so make a mess away. Pizza night's always messy. Is that what it? No, I did that wrong. We'll continue to do it wrong. I meant to add the garlic in there. Mountain of cheese? Yeah, just put it over here. Look, how'd you get cheese? There. Well, Jeff's hard work. So much cheese. So I want to make sure. And this is the sign of a good pooch. You never, unless we're like out of the kitchen for a long period of time, he'll start snooping. But if I drop something in front of him, he ain't picking it up. Unless I say it's fine to. Alright. So the part that I goofed on is I added the flour before I added the garlic. I was supposed to add the garlic in there first. So my garlic might not roast up as much as I wanted it to. Oh, it should be fine. Have it at a lower temperature so I don't want the flour to burn. I'm just gonna eat. You know what I didn't grab? I didn't grab the sun-dried tomatoes out of there. But that's... Bye, Casey! Have a good night. Maybe we'll play some Final Fantasy XIV this weekend. This brand of cheese is funny because I think it'll always remind me of Agility a little bit, because that was something that the group of people were always like, Kanji, get back on your bed.
On your bed. On your bed?
There are no remnants of kanji in that. I'm going to add a little more flour just because... yes? No? Yeah, no. Because it's a harder cheese? Yeah. 1 cup. Oh. Dang it, so I did want more butter. This is where you just see me go, I needed more butter. I forgot I double that recipe usually. It'll be fine. Some of the flour will just be toastier.
Can you explain why I'm shredding cheese and not just...
Okay. So Jeff wanted a brief explanation as to why we're using blocks of cheese. It's when you're feeling fancy, but not completely. A lot of pre-shredded cheeses will have either flour or cornstarch in it to make sure it doesn't clump together. So if you want just like pure cheese, it's best to just kind of deal with it yourself. It takes a lot of work. Sometimes it's extra to treat yourself. Be fancy. I would be lying if I say I don't buy pre-shredded cheese. Like, I get it. I would only do about half of that. Yeah, and then we'll figure it out as we make the pizzas. Leave it out for now, for just in case. Ooh, this is getting nice and brown. We need a nicer, darker roux today. It's like blown out over here. What are you doing today, camera? The darkness. No. I thought I set it up right, but now I'm like, I don't know if I did. Nah, you can't because it will only affect one of the cameras. That's the joy of the Logitech system. Having 2 of the same Logitech cameras, you can't manipulate both of them. You could only manipulate the last one that was connected. Don't eat the whole block of cheese, Jeff. I think you would regret that later. So I'm following a recipe for this, but I'm not really. I'm just kind of like eyeballing a lot of this at this point. Not something I would recommend doing. If you're not comfortable with a recipe, if you don't know how to do something, follow the recipe to the T, and then the next time you make it, go ahead and make those adjustments based on how it tasted. Or feel free to make the adjustments as you're making it, as you're going along. So I'm going to add milk slowly because I want this to be a sauce. I want it to be nice and thick. If I add it too quickly, the flour is just going to clump. and we're not gonna incorporate it in. Kanji. Yeah. Did I say milk? Milk. That's such a Chicago accent coming through. I think it's only when someone says something that I start thinking about it. Milk? Milk. That is true. But it does get called out sometimes for the Chicago accent there. Because it is a strong. Wait, you're surprised I'm from Chicago? Thank you, Jeff. Like, I have an interpreter here. Yeah, I grew up in Chicago. In the city, not in the suburbs. Please. Actual Chicago. Yeah, well. The east side's a lake, but yeah, west side is Chicago. Bless you. So all I know in my life is large cities. That's the living I do. Went from Chicago to Houston. My thoughts on deep dish pizza, it is a very different thing from regular pizza. I do kind of agree with that mindset of it's kind of a pie. I mean, I have it. The one place I have it on the website is as a tomato pie for Final Fantasy XIV. Because I was like in my head, a tomato pie. Clearly, that's just a pizza, a deep dish pizza. It's very different than regular pizza. Maybe I'll make some at some point on stream, because that one the dough does not have to rest overnight. Well, I mean, this doesn't either, but that's just the way I do it. I gotta be careful how much milk I add. It's basically a pie, because it's about that thick of a slice. I'm just getting them deep rubs. But then it's like the dough, a layer of cheese, and then sauce on top. And then you can put your toppings in, I say toppings, kind of within the cheese. It's good. It's just very different. I love both pizzas equally. Because a lot of times people think of Chicago pizza just as the deep dish pizza, but every neighborhood has its own local pizza joint that you get your pizza, thin crust pizza. Well, in Chicago, we're crazy. Cause okay, hold on. I'm gonna put a link up. Okay, here, hold on. Recipes. The finalist of fantasies. So, alright. Here's my rendition of one. Which is basically that same. So, yeah, most good Chicago style pizza places do it that way. It's just so if you really, 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 really want a lot of cheese. Hey, Rue, how are you? Alright, I think my sauce, I don't want to add any more milk. Milk in there. Milk. However you say it. Gonna add some cheese. I can't remember how to say it. Dairy product. Yeah, I'm adding a little extra pepper. I want it to be a little peppery today. No, you have to be in the kanji cam, Jeff. Heck yeah, Animal Crossing music. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the next Animal Crossing. Bye, Kanji. No, it's because he hears the cheese. He'll be back eventually. At some point, he'll be back in that corner. I know Jeff is very not interested in it. He was like, what was your first Animal Crossing game? It was the one on the Wii, right? Yeah. And Jeff at one point was like, I just keep logging in and doing stupid tasks to pay Tom Nook to get into more debt. It's like, don't I do that in real life? Isn't that enough? No. Onishi-chan's talking about the Chicago-style pizza. Yeah, I do not recommend Chicago-style pizza for those who are at all dairy intolerant. Make this a little extra cheesy. Something I have not done yet. Uh-oh. Everyone, see, people come in, that's all you think about.
It's the pizza anthem.
That's a kanji. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I know. He's just sitting there now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat on this. So this is my garlic sauce. Garlic sauce, you go home here now. Next thing. So, don't think the sun-dried tomatoes need to be done. You can put this away. Like, trying to think. Yes, it's a Persona 4 reference. No, I have the kanji at work. I've been considering like doing the shelves behind my computer desk, and I might bring that kanji back home. Bring them home. It is also the Japanese lettering system. The main reason is Persona 4. So the only good thing that came out of my afternoon meeting is the fact that we had such a late lunch. Because right now I'm like, this is fine. I don't care how long it's taking. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, we don't have any kanji here. There is a new living story in Guild Wars 2. And I found out today that there's a jumping puzzle in it. And we were going to play it on Wednesday, but we decided, we're not feeling it. We were like, we got to play more Final Fantasy 14. So. Another jumping puzzle. But good jumping puzzles. No, that's not fair. Crows was a delight. No, Jeff. See, Jeff, you got to be careful. Now, Crow's going to go around looking for jumping puzzles in games. Oh, who said that? I feel like someone said it yesterday. If Crow was going to make the one in the gold saucer. Or did I dream that? I think I might have dreamt it.
Oh, no,
there is a jumping puzzle in the gold saucer. A badger. Okay, see, I was like, I thought I heard it, but then I thought I dreamt it. It was a long night, and it was a school night. Boop. Yeah. Uh-oh. Jeff's typing as me. That is true. You could be a monk. A female monk. Oh, so if you're going to download... Okay, so what kind of class do you usually play in a game? Like, what are your favorite roles? Do you like playing a healer? Do you like playing a tank? Do you like doing damage? Now, the nice thing about the game is your character that you make, you could switch it around. Oh, yeah, because nothing's going on there. So I have 2 folders here. Main camera. And we're going to do no kanji. So it's just the main and the stove. Oh, but now I look so tiny in here. I'm going to move it up, so there's going to be a little bit of an earthquake. Just a little bit. Yes! We still need to do the one in Kugane. We've not done that jumping puzzle yet. Ooh. I understand, like, people not being into MMOs. A lot of MMOs have done a good job of, like, adding a lot of story, so you don't have to, like, experience the role, like, the massive online part of it. You could just enjoy the story by yourself. And you can't really with Final Fantasy now, but with the... Actually, with the Shadowbringer stuff, you can. Because they added that new ability, which I wonder if they're going to add that to the earlier stuff, just so people could play the story. Oh, shallots, why? There's only sadness in here now. How much red onion are you wanting? I think I cut too many open. This is shallots. This is not red onion. You asked for red onion. Shallots are always this red. You like live events in MMOs. Oh my gosh, hold on. This shallot. Oh, I need onion goggles. Oh my god. Got it. Sadness. The new Living Story for Guild Wars 2 added a rock concert that I guess goes live every so often. I'm excited to play that. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Kanji. Oh, he doesn't care. But I guess with a lot of MMOs, yeah, it is about like getting your loot, doing your stuff, repeating. I think that's one of the bigger differences with Guild Wars 2. I just play it for the story, and there is kind of like the fashion wars. That's what a lot of people like to call it, where all you're doing is getting better looking stuff rather than improving your gear constantly, because the gear's capped out. Oh, so Ruth, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for lurking. Whew. Alright. I think that's enough shallots. Where are my artichokes? Go drain that. Yeah, I mean, camera's there. Oh, you know, I know why it looks so tall. I'm like, there we go. Like, it was like pointing way up. Shallots are like the only one that I think get me usually. I don't know what it. Shallots just like punch my eyes out. I think I've been lucky with all of my MMO experiences in general. I tend to have friends who are also they also pick up the game, and so we play together. So I've also made a decent amount of friends through MMOs throughout the years, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna start. One of the many flaws of pizza making is the number of things I do. Actually, Jeff, we could probably reduce how many baking things we use. Yeah, transfer the chicken into onto a plate or something, and then that's done. Yeah, excellent. Thank you. See, I think it's a lot of like old school thoughts, right? Like a lot of older MMOs were like, you're not optimal, especially if you're doing like N tier content. I think I've hit a point in my gaming career where I'm not like going to be doing like the highest difficulty thing at the quickest rate possible. I mean, proof in point. Final Fantasy 14 right now. Wash it so I'll use it for your red onions. We're just playing and we're casually going through it. We're doing hard content, but like unsynced, making it easier for us. But the Final Fantasy community is a very, very friendly community. Like, I think typically when we've run dungeons, we've only run into like maybe a handful of people who are rude, if that. Which game did you specifically play back then? 2006. That was World of Warcraft season at that point, right? 2005 is when that came out originally? World of Warcraft? Oh man, let's talk about things I am not interested in playing. Classic WoW. MMOs have made enough improvements and I'm like, no, I don't want that. (2002, 2000). Oh wow. Yeah, Guild Wars community is pretty good. As long as sometimes going on the subreddit, those people are always angry. But I think people we've interacted with, like doing content with, well, we've been lucky that we've mostly had friends that are able to like play with us when we're playing. And if you're doing like the story part of the game, you really could just do that alone. Which is nice. Alright. So this set is, I'm setting up the, let me switch this back. You can't get on your bed? You're gonna sit right there? Thank you. I picked this apron I got on Fan Gamer. The thing I'm happy about with this apron is I've already washed it. Oh, there we go. It's a very artsy angle of kanji. Washed it once and it didn't fall apart. Because I've had like those nerdy aprons that just fall apart after one wash. And it's like, well, this is that. And an apron is going to get dirty. On the very bottom, there's just a bunch of like random. They're the different chefs and ingredients from Overcooked. Yeah. Alright, so that's going, and now, alright, so how much red onion do you one? A quarter? Alright, so not too much.
It gets smaller when it.
It's your pizza. You decide what you want. Actually, let me rinse this. Go ahead and rinse this real quick. And then rinse this. What we probably could do is start one of the pizzas, right? So, here, I'll put you back here right now so I could start working on a pizza. Which one can we start working on? Probably a crazy one. No, I'm putting you back here. Do you want to cut? I don't think you want to deal with rolling out the... I'm rolling out the dough. One of them so we can at least start. So, the dough's been sitting there for a bit, so it's kind of been able to rise again. Ooh, an Animal Crossing apron. I would totally buy one of those. That'd be adorable. I want to make sure my... That one. This one. Table's not wet. So in theory, I should be a good person. Actually, go ahead and cut that. I'm gonna put the pineapple in here first. Kind of let that go. Actually, before you cut the red onion, cut these like in half. They're pretty thick chunks. Oh, word. Because what we could do is start the barbecue chicken one. We'll put that in the oven first. I'm going to go ahead and reflatten this. Now, I shouldn't, but I'm probably going to bring the rolling pin out for a little bit. I know. And then, shush, Jeff. I hear you booming in the background. I get lazy. Supposed to toss it. Oh, I am 100% pro pineapple on pizza. I love it. Again, the savory and sweet factor. You might want to do it in thirds. You want to make it slices, basically. And as you do that, just toss them in there. Whatever. However you would like to do it. Yeah, I'm always surprised how like passionate people are about their dumb things in general. But people are really passionate about no pineapple on pizza. I'm like, but why? Why be angry about that? What's it matter? See, I can't see it. Little pizza. Here's where I cause a crime. I should be tossing it around and dropping it on the floor on stream. 'Cause that would be exactly what happens. Little tosses. Because you're supposed to be confident and do it because it's supposed to, the gravity is supposed to be what stretches it. But I always get nervous. Do do do. A little bit of extra flour. We're just making sure that we're not sticking to the table. It's very hot. So again, we're heating up most of the toppings because we don't want that moisture to hit the pizza. We don't want a wet pizza. I think I got a tear. Today it just feels like making medium-sized pizzas. Which I guess is fine. We don't need that much pizza. That's it. Yeah, exactly it. Obviously, it's the internet being the internet and having their memes. I like it, especially with. I usually really like it with prosciutto, but today I'm putting it with the the buffalo chicken. Okay, I think that should be good. I don't think it should be competing too much. Alright. Oh. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and spray some nonstick spray, and I'm going to put cornmeal on the bottom. So this is my way of making sure my pizza don't stick there. Fermented herring pizza. Oh no. I don't think I've actually ever tried Vegemite. Well, I'm trying to think when I would have. Like, maybe someone brought it, but no, I definitely have not. So I don't know how it tastes, so I don't have an opinion on it. But based on what I've heard, probably not gonna like it. You could use this same. Because that just has artichoke and stuff. And go ahead and put this on here. Not make the roundest pizza in the world. You know, we're not going for perfect. This is a chill pizza stream. We're not going for perfection. Okay, so pizza sauce. Put you somewhere. Salty yeast product. Yeah, that's what I imagine. I was trying to think if ever anyone had brought any to us. I don't think anyone has. Like I said, I will always give something at least one chance. Thank you. Alright, so for our 80% pizza speed run, what are we at right now? An hour 20. And no pizzas are in the oven yet. Yeah. So, we got us some pizza sauce. We don't want to put too much. I think that was a mistake we were making always in our life, Jeff.
I disagree.
More sauce? No, before we were putting more than we do now. We were each like putting a jar on. But that might have been between. I guess that's not fair because we started doing the garlic. Okay, you don't want to make it like super dry, but you don't also want to make it dripping. And again, same brand as the marinara sauce that I was using last week. Rao's Homemade. I could be not lazy and make my own, but here we are. I think 2 weekends from now, I'm planning on attempting a marinara sauce. I've done it once or twice, but I want to try making my own style, which we'll see. Oh no, more edge. See, I've grown to appreciate pizza edges a little more than I did. I know when I was younger, I was like, why do I want, I don't need this, and just not eat the crust. But hey, that's how you get more edges. You have a friend who doesn't eat crust, and then you just get to eat all their crust. Bread is life. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add a little extra oregano onto here, dry oregano. Also gonna add a little bit of. Oh, you know what you could prep up, Jeff? Your gorgonzola. How's my? I'm looking for my garlic powder. It's right here. I should. So I did try making a bread for Divinity Original Sin 2, and that I let it rest for too long. It started smelling kind of alcohol-y. So I do want to redo that again. Crumbling. Yeah, that's a crumble. That's a crumble situation. Oh, wait, so speed cooking is a thing, technically. Because I'd argue that any of those, like, those cooking TV shows tend to be like, you have to make X in 1 hour, go. But I guess it's not speed running because you have that whole time.
There's time pressure, but it's never about who does it the fastest.
It's who makes it more delicious. Yeah, it's not who can make a quicker pancake. Trying to think, is this one that would be a cheddar cheese one? I think so. Get the cheddar cheese in there. Moldy cheese. Jeff's asking if people like moldy cheese. He's got his gorgonzola. I am okay with them. Okay. Jeff, careful, don't eat it. You gotta throw it out. It's bad. That is true. As Jeff just said, all cheese has some kind of mold.
There's bad mold, and then there's mold meant to make cheese.
Bad mold versus actual mold that you do want to be using. I don't think the sun-dried tomatoes need to be heated up. So, no. They've been dried. That moisture's already been pulled out. It has a bit of oil in it, but that's fine. Alright. So, we got the layer of sauce. We have mozzarella cheese and the cheddar cheese so far. Oh no, an upset tummy. It might have actually been. Oh, it could have been a few things. So I'm going to go ahead and put my now cold chicken. Just kind of. Buffalo chicken. Just kind of put it around. Well, I'm happy I only made as much as I did because I'm already like, this is a lot of buffalo chicken. Let's see if the pineapple fits. Ta-da. Oh, no. No. Actually, we'll time this well, so we'll just start putting pizzas in as I finish them. The last one I'll make is the one that you can have. Yeah. The rest of them. So we got buffalo chicken and pineapple. Hot pineapple. I don't need my fingertips.
Lemon drop coming in with the actual pizza.
Hell yeah, lemon drop. Sup? How you doing this week? Whoop whoop. There might be too much pineapple. Da da da. Dan. Cut these. I'm a bit like tired too. I've been like not processing everything correctly. Just have tips. No more fingertips. Alright, so I'm gonna add extra cheese on top of this. I feel like it's missing something, but does that seem right? Yeah. Into slices. Yeah, like that. Alright, so first pizza. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna put this in because the oven's been on for a while. Blech. 10 minutes for that one. And then it turned another 5 minutes, and then bam, that pizza will be done. Whew. Whew. It's a hot oven. More cheese. Okay, the next one we will do will be, we could prep your funky one. I see. I like my vegetables to be a little extra crispy sometimes. Just trying to say, maybe I won't add prosciutto to this. So then every pizza's fair game. I think I'd be fine. Fair game pizza for everyone. Oh, okay. So, take another dough. This is like just sticks to my hand. I think I bought too many. I think after I like took all of that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many. Why are there so many? I forget how long those like food fight things are supposed to be left on Twitch. Because I know at some point those are going away. Or the most popular ones staying or whatever. The fig goes, I forget how your pizza works. I don't have the fig. So we have fig in the fridge and fig in the. So this is our crazier pizza that's going to be put together. There you go. Royal fig, 100%. And as we've learned from Vexen's the other week, the fig wasp is why we have figs. Those are the good wasps. I'm going to turn the heat off on this one. Not the jerk wasp. The one that stung you. No, you got stung not on the stream day, right? That was a different day. I was in here, might have been the day, a few days after the stream, where he came in and they were like, oh no, there were the wasps that had caused issues. He got stung actually by a different nest. And it was like, oh God, why? What were they called? I can't. I think they're just fig wasp, right? It's white sauce on it, and then
you drop on the figs, and then you throw in the cheese, and then you
the balsamic's after it's cooked. The balsamic's not during. Kenny is a sleepy boy. We're getting a little more. Okay. Only a little bit of comfortable. Next one. Now you can hold it. Because I gotta put the... Keep running out of space. Cornmeal. You have been blessed with cornmeal. Again, we're not going for the roundest of pizzas. Actually, should we do the other? Yes. Your pizza. No, I'm trying to decide because I was like, the next sheet that we could use is the big tray. So there's going to be two pizzas next to each other. So I'm like, should we do the two garlic sauce ones together, or actually it doesn't matter. They usually don't. So here's our sauce from earlier, our garlic sauce. On these ones, I don't know. Now, I don't like Papa John's either. Even the Badger yesterday was trying to advertise his Hype Unit 25, or I don't even remember what the code was. But I don't like Papa John's in general. But I could see the cornmeal being a put-off thing if you don't like the flavor of cornmeal. We'd add a lot more of that. Whoop, 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 whoop. I can't even think of the last time I had Papa John's. I think the last time might have been when I feel like work ordered it at one point, or it might have been for someone's board game night. But I never feel happy after eating it. I'm never happy. Ever.
Woo,
Pally, thank you so much for that second sub. Kanji. So, yeah, y'all need to be spamming the kanjis in the chat. That's the excitement we get, because Kanji's getting them delicious. Kanji, you gotta sub. You did. It's your sub. There he goes. He's gonna get it. Look at that pooch. Yeah. Happy Kanji Pooch. Thank you again, Pally. Thank you so much. He's like, Kanji appreciates it too. Hell yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. Shadowbringers did have like that weird coupon thing, that 50% off with Papa John. But why? That's how you become the warrior of darkness, is by eating Papa John's. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at them kanjis. That's what I want. Kanji train.
How come the emote is so much happier than Kanji is?
It's one of the only smiling pictures we have of kanji. No, I'm kidding. I did have some grumpier kanji pictures, and I was trying to decide what it would be, and I was like, no, I should do a happy kanji. At least for the first one. Alright. That's good enough. So, this guy. I put the white sauce now. Cheese. Pig.
I think some mozzarella cheese.
But not the cheddar. Okay, so we have to
It's too strong.
be careful with this. Alright, so this is the weird pizza, and you put smoked salmon after. That's the other piece. So we have the garlic sauce, and now we have mozzarella cheese going on. Not too much of a heavy layer of mozz cheese. I just need to put a little more here, because you also put the gorgonzola on it. Okay, so yep. That's the first timer for that first pizza. I usually find the first pizza, for some reason, needs a little longer usually. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this, close the oven, and put it 5 more minutes, and we're waiting for that bottom to get nice and crispy. Thank you for stopping by, and you have a wonderful Shadowrun game. Hope that goes well. Jeff has joined today, because pizza's one of those activities. Then pizza wouldn't get done. I'd be talking to people forever. Pizza's definitely one of those activities where it's like, okay, you know what? Let's make pizzas together. What fun. Oh, buy once a coffee stream. We could plan one with something. It would be with an extra food thing. Oh. But Jeff said he's not sure what it would entail. It's true. Oh my god, coffee and cinnamon rolls? People were thinking. The issue with cinnamon rolls, there is a fault with cinnamon rolls. They do take, I usually have to make them the night before, and then the yeast has to rise, right? Am I imagining things? But since someone posted in the Discord about it, I've been thinking about that recipe again. I'm like, oh, I haven't made that in a while.
So hard to spread this.
Or you just get clumps of it.
Yeah.
And then it's just this, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, Jeff. Opie saying... Actually, that's true. I forgot. I hit my sub goal for this month. I think next week I'll have a Tuesday cooking stream. Kanji will get an extra bonus treat for it. I haven't decided how big of a bonus treat we want to give him. Just give him a meat bone. Have him sit in a corner. Jeff, what are your opinions on pumpkin spice?
Actually, I think pumpkin's one of the few flavors I don't like.
Jeff said pumpkin is one of the few flavors he's probably not big on. Or he doesn't really like. Also, he doesn't go to Starbucks. Well, Starbucks is just... But now you can get pumpkin spice everything. It's that time of year. Pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice. Oh my god, cheese pizza. We got a cheese pizza raid. Hell yeah, yeah. I saw you were making pizza today too. It's a pizza day. Oh, it's actually pepperoni day. How was your pepperoni pizza? It is. Look at, oh my gosh. Oh, the cheese pizzas. There's so many of them. Kanji, get back on your bed. Get excited. Get excited, Kanji. There we go. Those pizzas are extremely cute. Look at how happy they are. Bring on the cheese to me. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm going to also go ahead and think for a moment. I'm going to give cheese pizza a shout out. Hopefully my bot's going to be... Yes. My bot's alive. Sometimes I worry that the bot is not alive. Cheese Pizza is a wonderful fellow member of the Bone In team. He does a lot of pizza streams and other things. But pizza is definitely his strong suit. But yeah, we did pepperoni pizzas. Pepperoni pizza day. I didn't realize it was pepperoni pizza day. We're just making whatever we have. So this pizza here that's waiting to go into the oven. Nothing. I don't think anything else is going on that one. Actually, the other camera is the better one, because we could swap. Because it'll give that nice zoom in. Stove. So on here we have a garlic sauce, and then we have mozzarella cheese. I can't tell. It probably is. And then it has fig jam and did I say gorgonzola? And gorgonzola. So that is our special one for today. All right, so our first pizza should be. We're gonna have a room crisis soon. Move this. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, so I'm gonna move this over. And cause a disaster. So our first pizza that we had in the oven, the hot oven. Whoop. I need to check the bottom of that. Dee-dee-dee, dee-dee. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, actually. So this one is a buffalo chicken and pineapple one. Y'all could fight me, but pineapple is definitely going on my pizzas occasionally. I love it. I'm going to give that 4 more minutes. What have I missed? Yeah, so on top of that, so with the one that we have waiting, actually I might just put it in now at the bottom row, just so I could kind of get a start. After it bakes, what also gets added... Oh, I put a timer on. What also gets added on top of it is smoked salmon and... What is this actually called? Balsamic vinegar reduction. Just nice and fancy. Oh no! Thank you for stopping by, and thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, if it's 2 a.m., go to sleep. Reduction. Alright, so while we have pizzas in the oven, grab another dough. They just keep coming. The dough's just everywhere. Alright, so the next one, so we'll actually have to do, we'll put 2 on this. So they're going to be more square. we're in a constant state of needing room. No, we'll be fine. Boop. There we go. Yeah, go ahead and put that away. We're trying to figure out what space do we have? So I'm assuming your pepperoni pizzas were delicious. Were they just pepperoni pizzas or were there extra? Kanji is always waiting for a slice of pizza. Never happens. What if we made Kanji a pupper pizza? What would it have? It would be a peanut butter pizza probably.
How do you make the dough?
You could have some flour, I guess. Ooh. What were your cheese combinations that you used on your pizzas? Uh-oh. I stream for just kanji. Would be a good one. See, everyone just comes for kanji. I know the rules. That's like why people are here. Look at him, he's sniffing away. Oh, is it because of the gorgonzola in there? Probably. He's a fan of the stinky cheese. What is it? Is it Poochers? So I need this to be more square. Okay, just a bit of mozz. Yeah, we're keeping it pretty simple too. We just have mozzarella. And we do have some cheddar. Just 'cause we're like, whatever. We want a sharp cheese on there. Stinky cheese. Stinky cheese is great. The littlest pizza. That's it. Just put it in the oven like that. So I should. No sauce, no cheese, no nothing, anything. No, Kanji's pizza, fish sauce galore. So that one should be good at this point. The gorgonzola. Oh, that is true. One of them does have gorgonzola on it. The demon pizza. One. I'm just like, what's happening? Oh. It's okay for not looking at chat. What's in here? It's like a seed or something. I wonder if I had like a piece of fennel that just didn't grind up completely. That would not be a good bite. Hell yeah. Lurker mode initiated.
Which pizza are you making next?
Both. It's alright. We'll start with the... I guess let's do the other white sauce one because we have to figure out how much... Because I imagine yours is fine with cheddar cheese, right?
Yeah.
The other white sauce one we don't want to have. Chill pizza stream. So it is a garlic with Parmesan and... Oh, hi. Hello. That was telling me to get that pizza out. I'm going to lift this up a level. Whoop. 10 minutes on this guy. No. I am always a fan of that extra garlicky flavor. So it works nicely. It's good on pizza. I do like adding the balsamic vinegar reduction on it because it adds that extra salty punch. Umami. Actually, that one has with fig in it already. Double fig. We don't have to be too fancy with this. We're not being casual pizzas. All the casual pizzas in the house. Kanji, are you a casual pizza? Up. Kanji, you gotta be a casual pizza, not a bitey pizza. So is anyone else making anything delicious this Friday evening? Or ordering food? That's cool too. Just seeing what delicious treats people are having this evening. You know what I always forget to do when someone raids me? I forget to say, hi, my name is Victoria. This is my stream. I didn't do a good job of introducing myself. I just realized that. So all you new people that are out there, my name's Victoria. That's Kanji, my dog, my husband here, helping me today with the pizza stream. I generally cook food from video games. I have a blog called Pixelated Provisions. Link is at the bottom. I am the author of the Fallout Cookbook. My name is Invika. Victoria, Vicky, Vika, whichever. Yeah, I love food. I love video games. That's me in a nutshell. So, yeah, we try to do one cooking stream a week. We'll do either a recipe from the blog or a random I'm testing something for the blog for the future. And yeah, it's me in a nutshell. Something I need to remember to do because there's a bunch of new people that come in. They're like, who's this person? Now Kanji's trying to tell you his life story. Uh-huh. Okay, Kanji. It's him saying, I need more treats. You're actually listening. So on this pizza, this little tiny square pizza, we're putting the garlic sauce. The other half of it. No, I hope I makes it sound bad. The only way Kanji gets fed. No, he had his dinner during the stream. Oh, bones. All he wants is bones. So this one is going to be, I cooked up earlier. I'm going to use this. Artichoke hearts and shallots on this one, and then afterwards I always like to add arugula, fresh arugula on top of it, and the vinaigrette afterwards. These are confused me. Heck yeah. So we're adding some cheese. We're letting that one behind us just sit there to rest because if you cut it too early, that cheese is gonna slippy slide off. And we don't want that. We don't want slippy sliding cheese pizza. I think that's that's good enough. So, artichoke hearts and shallots, go. Just dump them on. Yeah, and I won't. So the nice thing is I could do something similar to what you're doing with your smoked salmon. I could just throw prosciutto on if I want it on the slices. 'Cause I don't know how much there is. A little extra cheese to keep it all together when it cooks. Easy peasy pizza.
Do you need this tray out of the way to...
Now I will need the tray out of the way. Oop. Now this last one's another simple one. We've kept a lot of these pretty simple. Nothing too bad. 4 pizzas. Is it raining? Okay. It's like we don't need more rain. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. That is our pineapple and buffalo chicken. Should be good. It's the Gorgonzola. Kanji dreams of Gorgonzola. The new hit Netflix film. Very. That one's the new one because we've never combined that before. I was just like, I have extra chicken tenders. I need to do something with them. Which hopefully by the time. Gotta go fast. Were you looking at your coffee stuff? What a coffee stream would even be. I mean, what we have what do we have on the website? We have
Bloodstone Coffee.
from Guild Wars 2.
And also from Guild Wars 2.
Oh my god, they're both from Guild Wars 2. Alright, Bloodstone and the Desert Spiced. And they're both different spiced coffees. I guess it would be more of a secondary thing to something else going on. Kind of like Pally mentioned, like maybe a dessert that goes on it. Maybe Quinamon again. I suffer. Maybe Quinamon. Actually, that wasn't too bad to do. It's quite easy. Not bad at all. He feels like he's been betrayed. I don't know why. Why are you betrayed? So did anyone pick up some fun new games? Because I know there were a few that came out today. Right? The Goose game came out. Is that what it's called? Oh, no. Untitled Goose Game. I didn't even realize it was coming out until people started mentioning it. And then the new Link's Awakening remake. Oh, Overland. That came out today or this week? Overland. Oh, busy game week for a random week in September. Oh, that's right. Nina's going to be streaming that tonight. Okay, Overland came out yesterday. That's right, because I think Heather was doing a test stream with it. Because there's Twitch functionality. Should watch the VOD for that. But I also know, yeah, like Nina's streaming it today. Much later. I say much later and I'm like, look, oh my god, it's 7:30. This is when? I guess it is, it's just before like the Christmas holiday rush. So some games are like, you know what, let me get out before I have to deal with that. Oh, we're having our E3 presentation presented by Crow today. Just taking care of us, making sure that we, the gamers, know that we are prepared for the most intense holiday season of gaming. Kanji. You not feeling this E3? When are they going to release E4? That's the real question. They are rebranding E3. That actually is. That is a thing that's happening. I always stick my head in here and I'm like, no. Oh. Nothing. It might be more of a, and it's spilling over. We have a situation. A big old situation. Getting tired of pizza. we haven't even eaten any. I'm just getting tired of. Uh-oh.
The fatigue is showing.
The fatigue. Pizza fatigue. Oh, like I told you with the jumping puzzle, gotta shake your hands out. You spooked him. There we go. There we go. So pizza sauce, regular red sauce. What else is happening with this pizza?
I don't know. Whose pizza is this one?
Yours.
My pizza. Cheese.
Cheese.
That's it.
No, you cut stuff up. I'm playing the ignore the pizza that's in the oven game right now. It's fine. It's fine. It's will be fine. No, I put a timer on, so it's fine. Like, it actually is fine. Cheese. Gotta get that cheese. Yeah, basically. Regular mozzarella. Shredded mozzarella. I guess save that one. Could be what we use to eat off of. And some cheddar all throughout. Ta-da. Sun-dried tomatoes. Red onions. We're actually doing a good job of most of these are vegetarian actually. Well then, sorry, I lied. You were gonna put salmon on one. Or a liar. Yeah, that's true. Alright. So we have this one. Still a little hot. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here so you guys can see these two crazy pizzas. Oh, the counter's definitely gonna need it. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. And stove and congee. So, our artichoke and shallots with the garlic sauce. And then this is a red sauce with cheddar cheese. Kanji's too good for us today. He's like, I'm good, guys. Bye. Red onion and the sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, because we're going to have to plop this there. We could put this guy away. Oh, I'm going to be a little spooked by that pizza. I am excited to put that one, that beautiful, beautiful pizza. Kept the prosciutto off. That's why we kept the vegetarian. Hell yeah. The smoke alarm might go off. That makes it exciting. Just gonna pull that a little bit, which caused, hey, no smoke alarm. Oh no. I'll put it on the other one. Man, if there is one thing I wish I had, is a 2 ovens. That is one, maybe the only fault. Oh, this got charred. That gorgonzola kind of bubbled up funny.
Yeah.
Hungry? Just come on over. Well, I was thinking of doing that kind of earlier than letting it sit there for too long. Just kind of. Actually, I wonder if. Just fix it. We're going for casual pizza Friday, not there. We'll just look at this side. Ignore that. Doesn't exist. Turn it this way. You can't even tell. The perfect pizza. Which that one definitely needs to sit there for a bit before we start cutting it, because that cheese is just gonna slip and slide off. Actually, this one at this point should be good to cut. Ta-da! What'd you end up making? Whoop. So now you were talking about things. Did you do the veggie tacos or something else? Pizza cutter. Where be? Oh, there it is. Need to organize that one a little more. Kinda. Just the kind of taco. I'm gonna cut this into 8 slices, I think. Dang it. Probably should have taken a picture before. That's the part I'm real bad at with like the streaming life, is taking a picture of stuff. Well, no, then you could put it on. You could put it on the Instagram. Potatoes, and I mean that works. How would you say that, Jeff? Piti pani? Is that how you would say it? Piti pana? That would probably make more sense. Those are nice and simple. Here, because we're going to be trying a lot of pieces, maybe we need to... Oh, that was my napping timer. Gotta wake up. Did it. I'm actually curious what that is. Let's see if I could find... Yeah. Piti pani. Oh, it looks like a hash. Small pieces in a frying pan. Yeah, I think here in the States you'd call it like a hash. It's like the closest thing. But it does... Oh, were you putting... Oh, you put it there? Yeah, let's show this. This one, this one's not as pretty. So you gotta be clever about it and just take the camera and just be like, it was good. The Gorgonzola did something funny.
Was it just too hot? Or like evaporated?
That's what it looks like. Maybe that brand of Gorgonzolas.
Was that lower melting point?
It's like, goodbye, Jeffrey.
It has an essence of gorgonzola.
So I'm definitely not gonna eat that pizza. Yeah, it's just like Google searching Dad. The pictures definitely look like a hash. Hey, and those are good sometimes because it's definitely like, well, I have potatoes and let me see what veggies I have and just kind of throw that in. Let's see. Let me see how that works.
Take a slice?
Alright, taking a piece of your slice.
Okay.
Oh, it is kind of floppy.
Is it still hot?
Hmm.
Probably good.
Yeah. Do you want a bite? Just like I'm taking this pizza back. Let me actually look at the bottom of this pizza then. It's a little better. I think this pan's not as good as the other pan that's in there, so we'll see. We shall see. I'm not made of money. The correct question is, why don't we have a pizza oven? Jeff asked about a pizza stone. Hey, Ganji, what are you doing over there by the wires? So we're just kind of waiting on that last set of pizzas. We're letting this one cool, and then we want to pull the last set of pizzas out.
The pineapple goes really well with that.
The pineapple works nicely with it. All right. Take one of these plates that we were using earlier. That actually does go really well. The pineapple and the barbecue sauce play real nicely with each other. Okay, Jeff. Do you put the... You put this on first? Just all the time? So I'm adding the reduction. Oh, it's making noises because there's not that much. I guess there's not that much left in here. I don't think I bought a second one. That's fine. For that pizza. And then still want to give it another few minutes to kind of... Oh, because I added that? Da-da-da-dan. Da-da-da-dan. Well, you have to take a picture of the slice because when you add the smoked salmon, definitely adds another layer to it. Pizza. Tom, just go to Via 313. Got them pizzas. I was like, hello, senpai. That's the face when he just is going, ah. Yeah, don't go around. I have the better stuff over here. That's the cheaper stuff. No, so it's not the same. This is a lot looser. It's still tasty. So making your own pizzas definitely takes a lot longer than dealing with a frozen pizza. But I think it's worth it. The flavors, because then you could do really weird things with it, like we do.
We also don't overeat this pizza, so we have leftovers for like 5
This is true.
days.
Okay. So I am making 4 pizzas right now, and you're thinking, that's a lot of pizza. It does make about 5 to 8 days worth of leftovers. So we got breakfast for a while. Exactly. I do think some of these are a little smaller because I feel like the dough is a little more compact. Uh-oh. Opie's gonna come and eat it all.
Get something in the...
I don't know. Feels like I did. I think that's what's nice about it too. If you have like a group of friends coming over, you go, okay, what ingredients do you like? And then you just kind of make pizzas together with that. How's this doing? All right, I think this one, at this point, he's too hot. Kanji's demonstrating how to be a dog. Do not lay on beds that owners have purchased for you. Okay. So nothing else needs to go on this yet, right? You just add it as you put slices on. So yeah, this is our funky pizza with the fig jam. You put the fig back in the fridge, right?
Yes.
All right, because that's now opened. Yep. Fig jam, gorgonzola, the white garlic sauce. Jeff is looking. The salmon's at the bottom row. So don't open the one that's open is the barbecue flavored one. So you want to grab the other one, probably. There should be 2 in there. Which, yes, I live in Texas, so they have barbecue flavored smoked salmon. Which at first I was like, this is gonna be awful, but it is surprisingly very good. I'm not gonna eat this one, but I will be putting arugula on mine. That's good. I guess they was picking up the crust cracking as we were opening it, so that makes me happy. Oh no, I put it on my. This is your plate now. It doesn't matter. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on. So we have a slice. This is before adding the salmon. Which I'd say with this, you could add salmon. You could probably add prosciutto on top of it. You could add arugula. It needs an extra salt punch in it. And the cheese is salty, but I do think like that protein salt definitely adds a nice. Which I know for the one with Via, all they have is the prosciutto option.
Yeah.
And I know you don't get it that way. And I think when we figured out the salmon, it added a nice like extra layer. Performance science. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, this one kind of surprised me. The pineapple pineapple buffalo chicken. I have to keep thinking about what the ingredients are in that one every time. It looks the
Look how sad that is. Just like
Jeff's like, look at how sad this is.
I was gonna make it beautiful. I'm just like salmon.
Here, hold on.
Make it prettier.
I want you want it to be chunks instead of like a big piece. Just so you could see the pizza below it. Whoop. Here we go. Alright. A little extra like layering happening there. And now we wait for the final pizzas. Yep. Why is that? Oh, weird. The buttons were being funky. Wait! I was gonna take a picture. Please. Trying to remember. Why did my phone make a noise?
I don't know. It's a good picture though.
Oh, did you know Spotify has new music for my weekend?
Wow.
I think that is why it buzzed. I'm like, why did my phone buzz? Okay, so I need to rinse this again. Pizza, pizza. Actually, this is perfect, Jeff. I will barely make any food this week. Besides the 2 that I'm doing for the website, I'll probably not cook much else. Yeah, made a mess. What am I doing? I'm just gonna eat this other half. I cut a piece in half.
Why? Were you not gonna eat?
No food for Vicky. I don't know why. Because it's like we had a later lunch, and I'm like, Oh, I do need to make new buns. Actually, I might not need to if those 2 hold up. I probably need to. Damn it. What? Aren't you hiding? He is, but he's like hiding behind his bed. He kind of does like what Chopper does. I'm hiding. Actually, Chopper would have been a good dog name.
I feel like we consider Chopper.
Yeah, we probably did. Getting extra smoky in here. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look-see. Yep. The garlic sauce was just aggressive today. Yeah, these are done. Now they're cooked. We just need to give them like 5 minutes before we cut them. Got a big old leak there. Actually, this one ended up looking real good. a mess.
Pizza overflow.
There is so much pizza. Aggressive garlic. Oh, that would be a good food truck name. Just everything with garlic in it. Which is that's how life should be. Pizza hype. We got that hype going on. We have so much pizza. Actually, doing this on stream is the first time I go, man, we make a lot of pizza when we make pizza. Maria, are you ready for going to TwitchCon and everything? Because I know that's next week, right? I believe so. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Oni-chan. I need that. Artichokes and garlic. The perfect world then. That's all I need. I'm trying to figure out what this cheese did. Was it still good?
Yeah. Bubbled a lot.
Just bubbled. It was just angry pizza. Whoop. Pizza all day, every day. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Well, I guess morning at this point for you. Go get some rest. Okay. I do like how with the garlic sauce it just gets all like crispy there. Yeah, these are good. And I'm gonna. You missed Jeff again, Jeff. How could you miss him? He was here for so long too. Hi, Kanji. These ones is hot anymore? No, I could put this. Just gonna keep grabbing all the pizzas. This one's definitely hot because that just came out of the oven. Boop, boop, boop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, there we go. I don't need my pizza cutter. Ta-da. One day, Jeff, you'll get to see Jeff. He was here for like a good part, like I'd say 80% of the stream. Since these are square, I'm gonna just kind of. A little smaller. But I think I still get maybe 6 slices out of these instead. Or maybe still. Whoop, whoop. I just realized that shot over there is useless now. And so it's the kanji one. What the hell, kanji? Nope. Gonna get red sauce all over this one. I cut it like that. Whoop, 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 whoop. I wonder, I think my garlic sauce might have been a little looser than it needed to be. Because of the mistakes I made earlier. Oop. Now, with this one, I'll show you how I do mine. Yeah. Probably could have left it to sit longer, but whatever. I want my artichoke pizza. Ah. So I've put the pizza slice there. I'm going to use this napkin. Hide the red sauce that was once there. No pizza slice. So now I'm gonna grab. Dang it. Side Mickey. I'm gonna put a little bit of the balsamic reduction. And then I'm gonna grab arugula. And just go. Well, bam. I like the bitter flavor that the arugula adds to that. So I get a pizza and a salad all in one. Go and swap back to the, so we can get that better pizza. What a deal. What a deal. Ta-da. Ooh. Ta-da! Pizza time. So yeah, that is pizza time. Made them all. Made every single pizza ever. Boop. Main camera. Main. Is this still hot? It's not too bad. Put that back there. So we have pizza in the background. Main and Kanji left. Kanji got bored. He was done with us. So I think that's it. I think we're done with pizza time. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check who is streaming right now. Who's streaming some food stuffs. Oh, this is perfect. Since we were talking about Vegemite, and it's not really making Vegemite stuff. But Tabatai Cooking is making an Aussie meat pie with lamb and beef. So I'm going to send y'all over there. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Eat something delicious. Send lots of love over to Tabatai. And yeah, have a good weekend. I should be streaming next Tuesday. Some kind of food. I don't know what. If y'all have like something you want to see me cook, let me know, and then we could do that. So, have a wonderful evening.